everybody doing today? I hope everyone is doing well. And let me fix my apron, looking kind of crooked here. Anyway, as I was saying, hope all you guys are doing well today, having a great day, doing whatever. As you can see, we're back doing another video, okay? Now, this is something I have never done before, but I've seen it done, and I said I wanted to do it. Okay, now, what I'm going to try to make today, and I'm bringing y'all along with me as I try, is some raw bread, some plant-based raw bread, okay? This is something that was done way back when. This was a staple with the Essenes and the Nazarene. They call it Essene bread. That's what they call it. And what it is it's sprouted wheat, and then they turn the wheat into a dough while it's raw, and then they sun-dried it. Well, I don't have no sun that hot here, so I'm going to dehydrate it. So it'll work almost the same way. Okay, I have just plain old ordinary hard white wheat that I soaked and sprouted. Let me bring it in. And I sprouted it. I'm bringing it around so y'all can see, where you can really see the tails. You don't really have to sprout wheat this much, but when you do it like this, these wheat berries no longer have gluten in them because the sprouting process has taken out all the gluten. So I think you can also dry this, grind it, and make bread like that, and there's no gluten in it, okay? At least that's what I was told, or what I, you know, what was said. I can't say they told me by myself, but what was said, okay? Because the more you let it sprout, the more it changes the wheat. This is you can eat this just like it is. It's very nutritious. Now, like I said, it's the first time I'm doing this. So, yeah, we're going to see how this comes out. Okay, now, what I've done already, I put some in the food processor here. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to add a little bit of salt to this as well. And I might have to add some water. So I got water just in case. So y'all just bear with me now, okay? So let's see. Okay, now I'm going to scrape this down some. Ooh, I'm going to have to end up putting this in the blender. Let's see. Okay, this is gonna take a minute to process, y'all. So I'm gonna come back when it's done. Okay. Okay, you guys, that took a while to do, to break down. And like I said, this is the first time that I'm doing this. So, okay, let me get a dehydrated tray. I think when I do this again, I won't let it sprout as much so the tails can, the roots or tails or whatever you want to call them will break down a little easier. Let me see. I'm gonna dehydrate these, the rest of these, and then grind them and make flour and see how, and make some bread with it and see how it comes out that way. You know, the old-fashioned way. Like I said, now they said when you sprout it this much, it's supposed to take out the gluten. That was one reason why I did it. Because I wanted to see how it would turn out. Okay, let me see. Okay, I don't want to do it too flat because I don't want a cracker. I want it to be like bread. Because with this, you can make crackers as well. And that's what most people do, I think. But the guy I seen do it, he made the bread. Okay. I'm gonna put this in the dehydrator. Uh-oh. And I'm gonna put some of these on a dehydrator tray as well. All right. Yeah. I know I'm quiet. I'm concentrating. I don't know why. I'm just putting the stuff on the tray. It's not like it takes a lot of thinking to do it, but okay. Putting this on the tray. Okay. Let me get another tray. I'm gonna put that there. Get another tray. Yeah, because I don't want these to go sprout no more further than they already did. So let me get them dry. I was supposed to be sprouting spelt because that's what I started off with at first. But for some reason, the spelt, it didn't sprout. It just started smelling bad. So I threw it out, and then I said, well, let me get the regular berries and see what happens. So that's what I did. And these sprouted with no problem. Okay, let me get these in. Get another tray. Wait a minute, I could take some of that off the other one and put on this one. Yeah. So, there. It should be good. I'm not really worrying about having it like one smooth layer because like I said, it's in the dehydrator and the dehydrator will dry it all out. Let's see, get these up here. Okay, and I'm going to turn you guys around so you can see the dehydrator that I'm using. Okay. Ooh. Okay, you guys, I got I have 1, 2, 3, 4 trays. I have the wheat berries on one tray, and then I have the this is the gonna be the bread. All right, this is a Magic Meal dehydrator. It's almost like the oh, what's that one called? It starts with a C. I can't remember the name, but anyway. It's easy to use. Okay, it's easy to use. Okay, I'm going to do this on raw. And that means, yeah, it has a raw button. You just hit you hit your raw button, and it'll go. And this is a 113, and it says raw, and that'll do for 24 hours. But I'm going to come back and say like 6 hours and check it out to see what's going on with it, okay? So, okay, you guys, we have raw bread in the dehydrator. We also have the rest of our wheat berries, our sprouted wheat berries, and we're gonna dehydrate them until they're ready. And I'll come back, like I said, in about 6 hours or whatever I said, and check, check to see how it's doing. I know I'm going to have to come and flip the bread so it can dehydrate on the other side halfway through. And depending on how you want it, is how long you dehydrate it. If you want it a little harder to touch, you dehydrate a little longer. If you want it softer, you dehydrate it less, okay? So, yeah, our raw bread, okay? Now, before I go, I want to tell all you who are listening, all my sisters and my daughters and y'all, and all you guys, we're in some tough times right now. And by me doing this bread thing is a good time to talk about the wheat situation that's coming up. They're saying that by the end of this month, into June 2022, that there's going to be a wheat shortage because a lot of our wheat, the wheat around in the world comes from Ukraine. Okay, so we all know what's going on over there. Okay, so I would suggest that you go to the store if you need flour, buy flour. If you know somebody with a Costco's card, if you have a Costco's card, or you know anybody with one, or a Sam's Club card, go buy you a couple of bags, 25-pound bags of flour, okay? And for you sisters who bake and know how to grind up the wheat berries, get you a couple of 25-pound bags of wheat berries. That way you'll have them already, so now is the time, because we don't know what's going to happen, so I was just, blessed enough to, when my spelt berries didn't sprout, I could go in my stash and get the hard wheat berries, so yeah. Okay, now, yeah, look out for your families, my sisters and my brothers. Look out for your families. Do what you need to do. And with that wheat, you need to put up like rice and beans, those of you who eat beans. And if you don't, find something else that you eat and stock up. Because you think prices are high now. Just wait. Just wait. And for all you sisters who know how to can, teach someone, and if you don't have a canner and you need to learn how to can, go get yourself one now before the prices go up again. They're up a little bit, but not as much as I thought they would be. So, yeah, so invest in yourself and your families, because, things are not going to get any better. They're only going to get worse, by, the decisions that politicians made dumb decisions coming in. And I'm just going to say that, because especially with fuel, why would you shut down a pipeline and stop all drilling on federal land when you don't have a plan already in place? Either this was done purposely or somebody is just stupid. No, I'm sorry, I have to say it like that. Anyway, forgive me, y'all, if I, sound insulting. I don't mean insulting, but that's just facts, And for a country supposed to be the #1 country in the world, and you run out of baby formula, something's wrong with that. Well, anyway, let me get off my little high horse and my little speech and tell you guys. If this is the first time you ever watch one of my videos, I'm going to tell you to go and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so when I put up new videos, you'll know. And also to share if you think this content is relevant. Okay, you guys, with that, I'm going to say shalom.